time is like a jewel. You can see time from multiple facets. Sometimes it seems simple. Someone asks you what the time is, you can easily tell them. But when you ask to explain it, it becomes impossible.
There is no time. What a clock is really measuring, it's reflecting the change in the shape of the universe.
You could say in a way that time is life itself. There's time in every flower, there's time in every tree, there's time in the seas. The animals that you see, the hugest timekeeper we know, the sun, all of this contains time.
The draw to horology and watchmaking. It's one of these things they say it's like a je ne sais quoi. It's hard to really summarize. But for me, my draw to horology is, I look at this pocket watch movement. This is an engineering lesson inside of a history lesson, inside of a beautiful painting, all in one. I don't think there are many other physical objects in the world now that really have all of these attributes at once. And to me, that's why a mechanical timekeeper, a mechanical watch, mechanical clock, why they're all so fascinating and magical to me. The basic difference between a mechanical watch like these and a quartz watch or battery-powered watch is electricity. In these watches, there is no electricity at all. The power that's provided is a spring. And that spring is coiled up either by winding it or by an automatic winding rotor. The natural movements of your wrist cause it to spin around and wind up a spring.
I've met people that like watches solely because of the engineering that goes into the movement. I've known people that like watches solely because of the design that goes into the case and dial. But I think equally, these watches can be about the sentimentality of it. You know, the watch that I have that began this company was my grandfather's. My grandfather is no longer with us. It is one of the few things that will always connect me to him physically. And if I wanted to, I could have his watch that he wore and I saw him wear with me all day, every day. I could have it the day that I get married. I could have it the day that I have my first child. I could have it the day that my child gets married. And I think that the lasting value and the legacy value of these objects are really hard to measure. And I think that is when watches become much more than just luxury objects. They become, really a talisman for personal connection. This is a Philippe Dufour Simplicity. Philippe Dufour is considered to be the greatest watchmaker alive. If you look at this watch under a loupe, it is so far above what anybody would ever require in terms of the level of craft and detail that he puts into this, the depth of the bezels, the wideness of the Geneva stripes. Everything's done by hand. This is just about as good as it gets.